The miners of 49 were adventurous young men who came west to strike it rich. It was a happy day for those who wrote, "Today, my search was rewarded. Gold was found in Pan."
I'm a simple person, and when it comes to playing Pokémon, my tactics haven't changed since 1998. I only catch Pokémon that I think look cool or have cool final evolutions. For me, purposely keeping a loose understanding of type advantages expands my own appreciation for the game. Gold version was the one game from its generation that I never played as a kid. And playing the game now made me realize how much of it I had missed over the years. I don't think I got to Red when I played the original Silver and Crystal back in the day. As with any other Pokemon game, I spent a lot of time leveling up my team by grinding away in the tall grass. I was leveling up my Quilava on Route 35 when I encountered a shiny female Nidoran. This was a rare occurrence for me, despite having played through a lot of the mainline games for hundreds of hours. Luckily, I was able to weaken the Nidoran and capture it. With the theme of my team's nicknames being Mass Effect planets and systems, I named my Nidoran Atheon after the Volus home cluster. I just thought the name sounded cool, but coincidentally enough, the name was inspired by the Greek word aethon, which means burning, blazing, or shining. After about 34 hours of gameplay, I defeated the Elite Four. Lance's Dragonites proved no match for Atheon wielding Gen 2's TM33 Ice Punch. After defeating Lance, it was time for me to find and capture the game's main legendary. During my encounter with Ho-Oh, I just couldn't help but stare at its beautiful sprite design and colors. I also forgot to get more various Pokeballs prior to reaching Ho-Oh, and it took me about 4 hours and a lot of resets until I finally captured it. After storing Ho-Oh in my box, I boarded SS Aqua to the Kanto region to challenge their lineup of new gym leaders. A new spin on the music from the original Pokemon games played all throughout the towns and cities of Kanto. It sounded familiar to me, yet at the same time distinct. For some reason, I thought that Giovanni was going to be the final gym leader, and was pleasantly surprised when I saw that it was blue. Apparently it's been a while since I played a Gen 2 game. Anyways, after defeating Blue, I ascended Mount Silver to face my final opponent, Red. I always found the final battle against Red to be iconic, and although the characters are just small sprites, I always envisioned Red standing at the top of a large mountain as Gold made his way up to him. The two trainers lock eyes and a legendary battle ensues. I didn't spend too much time grinding before my battle against Red, so it was actually a bit nerve-wracking during some parts. Defeating Red Snorlax proved to be time-consuming, but at the same time exciting, as I actually got frustrated when Snorlax used Rest at a pivotal moment of the battle. Every other one of Red's Pokemon were defeated using textbook type advantages. This final battle against Red meant a lot to me because I grew up playing as him through so many playthroughs of Pokemon Blue and Yellow. After defeating Red, I deemed myself finished with the game. Gold version for me is deeply rooted in nostalgia with its overall gameplay, 16-bit sprite design, and music. Traversing through Johto and Kanto was made more convenient and enjoyable as I zipped around on my bike and surfed the ocean waves to get to my next destination. The sprite designs for the Pokemon were improved upon from the Gen 1 games, and I marveled at the detail that was put into each sprite while being reminded of how far pixel art games have evolved since then. My favorite track from this game is definitely the battle theme that plays while battling Red on Mount Silver. This battle theme is nothing short of epic, and has the ability to transport me right next to my Typhlosion as he uses Thunder Punch. Gold version is a game that I know I'll always come back to. It doesn't hold your hand, and its much-loved game mechanics gives you the freedom to raise different Pokémon and customize your battle strategies. It's one of the few Game Boy games that I would open up the cartridge just to replace the internal battery so that I can continue playing it on a Game Boy for the rest of my life.